Hey guys, I'm about to walk into Motorsport here with another video. This time F2 at France for both race 1 and race 2 here in the video. And straight away Vivius just crashed, he's hit by Grifter. I have no idea why Grifter's not avoided that. I expect there'll be a replay though, and Jack's gone round again. So, not a great start quite for Jack or for Grifter. And we have actually got a shot of Grifter here heading into the chicane. The fast left and the right chicane. And as you see, Jack's just lost it in front of Grifter, and Grifter had no chance to avoid that. Unfortunately, that happened there for both those drivers. Now, Illegals on our lap here, going into the left-hander. Tricky corner, this one, on the exit. Illegals lost the rear slightly, and it's enough to point him around in the wrong direction. Not a great qualifying start for him at all. Now moving on, and this is XRL Cornish, this time going for a spin on the inside there of the right-hander as Chris is on his outlap. Managing to capture that one. That's not going to be great for his highlights. Or, well, for Cornish's highlights anyway. As we lose the rear end to the final corner, that's going to cost us quite a bit here on our qualifying lap. And it's going to... this could be our last run as well. Coming across the line. And it's not even it's not a huge improvement. It is a lap though. We're going to go for another one. Into turn 1 then. Got to hit the apex perfectly. And into turn 2. All over the curb. We've lost the... We've spun it. There was a validation lap time anyway. Not the start of qualifying you wanted it to. Now onto formation lap. I want to get these tyres nice and warmed up. They're clearly too cold, and straight away we've gone for a rotation on formation lap. And that's not gonna, well, it's gonna warm up our tyres slightly. Maybe a bit too much to what we wanted though. And now we've got to do a full formation lap with dead tyres. And yeah, that's just not what you want. Jack then in front of us brake testing us there. I don't know what that was all about, but Jack clearly unhappy with something we did in qualifying. Maybe he thinks I was Grifter, but I'm not Grifter. I am Musical Rocket. I was innocent in that party. Jack very angry though. And he takes us out again for a spin. Moving on then, 5 red lights here with the France race 1. I'm going underway here. Get a nice little decent start, but is it good enough? Not really. We get a little bit of wheel spin there. And I guarantee that's from the overheating the tyres, which has made us get a really awful start. We're going to back out into turn 1. Take it nice and easy. I expect someone will spin at turn 2. This right-hander. And as we say that, Chris has gone around on the exit there. He's taken out someone else with him. Grifter, my teammate, has been involved as well. Now heading into the right hander, we've got Jack up the inside. They're going 3 wide. That's never going to work. Jack's gone around as well. So straight, just like that, staying out of trouble is key, especially in this race. As you will find out, as we've next up got Illegal and Egon, I believe that is. Heading through this right hander onto the long back straight. Well, this one is anyway. Here's Illegal going to go for the move on Egon into this left hander. Heading into towards chicane. Is there side by side on the back straight. Illegal going round the outside of Egon into the chicane, and the braking point coming up. It's Illegal. He gets the advantage though. Gets past Egon. Nice move there by Illegal to get that one done. Now going through the halfway through the S section. Let's see if we can get past Egon as well. He's on the hard-covered tyre. Don't really know why he's decided to start on hard-covered tyre, but he's decided to start on the hard-covered tyre. We're going to go up here, starting to fast right-hander. This is going to be brave from us if we can get this one done. Egon backs out. And we managed to get that position done, and it's a new position. Now, this is the view from the restart. As you see, Chris spins around, and Grifter got involved with that. And then onto this right-hander, you're going to see exactly what happens to Jack. Just too ambitious, too early on, and around he goes as well. Now, on lap 2, heading through the tricky right-handers. We've actually losing a little bit of time to Illegal, so we need to gain some time back through this next left-hander. See what we can do here. As Illegal's gone for a spin as well now. So straight away, just staying out of trouble, we're into P6. How many more drivers are going to spin in these early laps? We're only on lap 2, we've gained so many positions. As now, Grifter, we're on board with Grifter, and he's got to overtake Jack. Jack is weaving around all over the place. What a dangerous driver to come across. And it's contact between the pair of them. Heading into the chicane. Grifter's not going to be happy with any of that, but he gets position done, but he loses the rear. Now heading out through the chicane on the exit. He's been tagged around by Jack, and he's going to be really frustrated about that one, is Grifter. Now we seem to have caught up to extra Cornish. He's messed up the pit lane there, and I think it might get a penalty there from the stewards. We'll see what the stewards say about that, because it's not as if that's the wrong line into the pit lane, and I think Cornish knew that definitely deep down. So let's see what the pits lane is going to be if we can get back in front of Cornish through the pit stops. There's looks like Tom there, Noah. As Sam looking to come up the pit lane gets held up by me and Tom there, and that's really going to upset Sam's rhythm in this Grand Prix. Let's see what the high-tech boys can do then as they get our car done, but we get held up by Cornish slightly there. So we lose a little bit more time than what I thought we would do with the holding system in this game. It's a little bit too much of a problem for us at the moment because we lost a lot of time. But we're still in the DRS extra Cornish. And as you'll see through the chicane, how much time we're going to gain with the DRS being evacuated and everything else with it. We're on lap 6 at this point. Don't forget, as Cornish lost the rear massively coming out the chicane. He's had a huge moment there, and it looks like we're going to be able to get extra Cornish without any real problems there. Heading into the right hander, although extra Cornish still on our inside. Sure, he's going to back out. Yes, he has. And that is it's into P8 for now. And next up is Sam and Joe, and they're 4 seconds up the road. So we've got to really push straight away to see if we can stay in front of those. Well, see if we can gain any positions. But as I say that, we lose the rear ourselves, and that's just going to bring Cornish back into play here. Heading into left-hander, we lose the apex as well. And we have to give extra Cornish room there. And that's exactly what we've done. We gave him some space, but we keep the position for now. But we really need to improve on this. It's not going to look great otherwise for us later on. Now moving on quite a bit onto lap 11. This is now the battle of P5 after everyone else is pitted. And seems to be some yellow flags in front. As I think that's Jack and Backmark who's been involved in some sort of collision up in front. Don't really know what's going on up there. But yeah, Jack's right on the eye line there. That caught me out. And it definitely caught Cornish out as well. But I think that's caught me out more than it did Cornish. Now heading out to the second part right-hander. Is everything going to stay the same into left-hander, or is Cornish going to send up the inside? He thought about it, but didn't quite get the move done this time round. And luckily, we keep the position still in P5, as there's more yellow flags further back, as I think Egon's now gone for a spin. It's plus corner, up the inside goes Cornish again. I had to leave him some space, and into the last corner we go then. It's Sam, who's just at the fast lap of the Grand Prix. See how far he can get up the field then with that kind of pace. Now as we cross the line here to improve on our lap, I expect. In fact, we don't. We lost a lot of time in the last sector. It's extra Cornish with the DRS open going round the outside into turn 1. Brave stuff by extra Cornish. And a great overtake from him. Now heading out to turn 2. Can we go switch back on extra Cornish? I'm going to think about it. Heading into the next right-hander. We're not really close enough on extra Cornish. We're going to go for it anyway. Up the inside into the right-hander. Extra Cornish gives us space. He didn't have to. But fair play to him doing so. As now heading into the last couple of right-handers then. Extra Cornish loses the rear. That's quite a crucial point in this on this lap then. So losing the rear. Sadly we couldn't do much with the DRS being activated or anything like that. On to the last lap of the Grand Prix. We get a penalty. But thankfully extra Cornish has got a load of them anyway. So it's not as if that's going to change much. So it's more of the fact the car's behind, but there's a big gap to them as well. But can we get extra Cornish on the last lap of the race anyway? It may be we have penalty, maybe that we're going to throw this all away trying to overtake him. But we're not going to like stop here. We're going to keep going for this. We've got P5 on the track. So here we go then, us versus Cornish. Into the chicane, we got the DRS, the slipstream activated. Heading into the chicane, thought about the look. Wasn't really close enough to extra Cornish. So that's chicane gone, and that's another overtaking opportunity missed. But on the exit of the chicane, extra Cornish gets a great exit as well. But us with the slipstream, can we just slowly get a little bit closer? We go purple, in fact. We've got pace here on the hard command tyres. Heading through the right-hander. Extra Cornish has placed his car perfectionly there so far. Only last sector to go, really, now. Into the right-hander. We think about going up the inside of Extra Cornish. There's a gap forming. Not really close enough again here. Going to think about going up the sides here. Not quite. Extra Cornish defended that quite nicely. Almost hit him, in fact, there. That would have been quite bad for us. Now, only 2 corners to go in this Grand Prix. Can we please get extra Cornish here? Plus the corner time. Can we sit up into the last corner? We try it, and it's just not really worked out for us. We weren't close enough in the end. They come around the last corner. Extra Cornish gets it sideways. We're going to have the slipstream. We're going to have the DRS open. Can we get one to the run to the line? We've got everything working for us, but it's just not close enough. We get him on penalties, but I really wanted that on track. Disappointed with that, but GG to him. Great battle going on there. This was lap 13, I believe. This wasn't the last lap or anything to do with the last lap. We go up the inside extra Cornish, and a little bit of contact in fact, but extra Cornish, he holds up the position nice and fairly there. But it's Sam who wins the race with the 25 points. So that's a great job by him, with Noah coming home P2, Joe in P3, Gun P4, us in P5, which is, you know, P5. I like it, it's good points, but my return to racing, I wanted to win at least. Maybe race 2 we'll have a win, we'll see what happens. Might be some controversy, might get a penalty by the stewards. We'll find out in race 2. Maybe I just jinxed myself. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I do win race 2. We'll find out. As you see, there are a lot of people having penalties here at the France track. Definitely a difficult track to get around, especially quickly anyway. Now, should we head on to formation lap? We get past the start line this time, but later on in the lap, and the rear just says, nope, no you don't. And sadly, Gun also caught this spin. And if Gun didn't actually clip it, I wasn't going to include it into the YouTube video. But because Gun had clipped it, I might as well have nothing to hide. As once again we come across Jack, who has decided to brake test us and just try and destroy us. I have no idea what he's doing here, and it's just a bit of a joke, to be honest. We're on a formation lap, just why? Why are you doing this? It's not bumper cars, we're not here to do some go-karting, we're here to do some proper racing. So, with that being in mind, let's go for race 2. 5 red lights. Can we actually get a win here? We have to pass Egon, Illegal, Extra Cornish. We get an alright start here. Much better than Extra Cornish and Illegal. But Egon gets flying start. He's definitely going to get into turn 1 first. But into turn 1 then. Who is it going to be? Who's going to get the most advantage gained here? I think it's going to be Egon with the advantage here. And the whole shot as he has done. Extra Cornish goes round the outside of Illegal. And can we do the same here on Illegal? We've got to get past someone here. We're going to go round the outside of Illegal into the right-hander. Great move by us to get past him and get that move done. Now heading into the right-hander. Is Illegal going to send up the inside? He thought about it. We leave him the space and that's us into P3. That's a good start. Now let's keep his focus. We've got to get past Extra Cornish and Egon now. As some sort of lose the rear is Illegal, I think, has had. Gun's gone up in position as well. So great start by him. So Extra Cornish is in the switch of Egon already. We've got to make sure we stay with Extra Cornish to lose penalties from last race. We missed our braking point massively there. Oh, that's really bad news for us. We have to go through the chicane type thing here to rejoin the track. And we make sure we don't get a penalty either, but we lose our position to Illegal. We still get a penalty for that. It's a bit annoying. We lose a position and still get a penalty for it. And out of all of that then, we had Gun on our rear, who didn't really manage to make shots for an impact on us. As let's see how Noah's start went. Off the line, he got a decent start. He didn't really get as good a start as Sam. Sam was absolutely flying on the start. Gets past Noah into turn 1 already. Now into turn 1, Noah's placed his car quite interestingly. I wouldn't have done that. Very brave. He's gone backwards off the start, in fact. Oh, he's been hit on the inside. Someone's got around there. Oh, there's some sort of contact. Maybe cost Grifter a lot of time. Now heading into the right-hander. Oh, I didn't see that first time around. Jack just hit the back of Sam. So I don't know what the hell's going on there. But Jack definitely making some enemies. As once again cut off Noah there. So it's turning out to be an interesting race, this one, for Jack. A bit of dangerous driving going on, I have to admit. And I think the steward's got something to say about that. As yeah, no doubt Noah took a clip of that. That was very dangerous rejoining the circuit. Now they're going 4 wide into the chicane. And while I'm off onto the right-hand side, these guys are going 4 wide into the chicane. And of course it wasn't going to work out. Joe's been involved, Jack's been involved, Noah's been involved, Chris has been involved, and I think a few others as well. So that is Noah's race ruined with his damage. But thankfully for us, we don't have damage and we can just focus on this Grand Prix. We have got Sam, however, who's a very quick driver who won race 1 on the back of us here. As Illegal looking up the inside of Egon, he has to get this one done. Extra Cornish already got past Egon and is now winning this race. Now heading into chicane, Illegal thought about the move on Egon. We have to make sure we get past Illegal though, and it's just annoying really, because if we didn't make that mistake, we already got past Illegal, we wouldn't have to worry about this. But now we've got Sam all over our rear as well, so we have to defend and attack at the same time, and it's not really going to work very well for us in the field. Now going through the fast right, big mistake there by Egon, but an even bigger one by Illegal there as he went to switch behind Egon, goes off the track. We go up this side of Illegal, get that move done hopefully, and we're back into P3, force Illegal off a little bit. And the cheeky devil himself, Sam, has just followed himself through there. Nice move by Sam to get that place done as well. But now we've got to get past Egon here. All the time we're making up positions, but we are keeping back Sam. And that's exactly what we're doing at this point in this Grand Prix. Now the DRS open, the slipstream activated. Oh, can we get Egon here? Yes, we can. Is Sam going to also get past Egon and myself, possibly into the chicane? Thankfully, Sam doesn't try any heroics into the chicane, but we do, in fact, run very deep into the chicane. We get past Egon, though, into P2. Lose the rear quite badly. But once again, Sam finds himself in P3, just following us through at the moment. And that's really going to help him in this battle of ours. Now heading through the fast right, any move's going to be done through here. I highly doubt it. And Sam is just going to stay put, I expect. Not really going to try and pass us. We've got to try and catch up to Egon. I had to press pause there because I wanted to have a drink of water on the straight. And I didn't realise Sam got ahead of us through the game glitching us backwards. That's the last time I try and drink and drive, that's for certain. Never again. But Sam gets the position on us a bit unfairly. But you know how it is. This actually motivated me. I was like, nah. You can't overtake me like that. That's the game messing up. That's not my fault. Let's do this. Let's get past Sam then. Right now. Into the next left hand, and then we're gonna have the DRS, the slipstream. activated. Can we get past Sam while it still matters, while he's still in range as well? Got the DRS open, we've got the slipstream of Villiers. He's weaving left to right quite badly there, but because he knows how hard it's going to be to repass us. So we're heading into chicane, go up the inside, we get the move done though, and finally we get our position back into P2. While that's still battling though, Extra Cordish still got no penalties to his name at the moment, is winning this race, and that's definitely going to help him in this Grand Prix. Now heading into the fast right. Sam thought about chucking up the inside, but didn't really risk it enough, and thankfully anyway. Now heading through the right-hander again. Is anyone going to make for me? Nope. So let's skip on to lap 6 then, a little bit into the future. Sam will over the back of us again here. We are closing on Extra Cordish, but Sam is choosing to battle us, then try and catch Extra Cordish. I don't really understand his thinking here. He goes up the inside of the chicane, doesn't work out. And instead he's going to try and battle us around the outside. We're going to squeeze him out a little bit. He has to do more work than we do if he goes to that line, and he's going to have a lot more tyre wear. But we don't usually back out, and we're not going to back out here through the fast right. Up the inside goes Sam, both of us flat out through here. Now into the next right-hander, tricky one. Down into third gear, still side by side at this point. And that was the second bit of the right-hand corner. We've got to make sure we don't... Oh, Sam, you forced us off there. Not happy about that. We're going to force you off into this left-hander then, shall we? See how much you like being forced off. And we do force him off a little bit. There's a little bit of contact there on the exit as well. And once again, though, us two battling is just making Cornish pull away. Now into the penultimate corner. Sam once again still around the outside. We have to give him space there because I was going to get a penalty. We take the warning, but that's the second warning to our name. We don't want another warning because that'll be a penalty. Now heading through turn 2. This is on board with Jack versus Gunn then. Gunn all over the back of Jack. Goes up the inside. There's contact between the pair here. And Jack's just put him into the wall. I don't know how you see that, but I think Jack's the cause of that incident. And I think he's going to get a penalty for that one. Now, here we go then. DRS activated. Only got a couple laps to go in this Grand Prix. We've got to make sure we get past Sam at some point. Otherwise, he's just going to keep pulling away. Our pace is really, really strong though. We're setting purple lap after purple lap as well. Following Sam, he's showing us the way at this point. Only a tad faster. Now we managed to catch up to Extra Cordish with only a couple, well, 1 lap and a bit to go. Both got to get, well, we don't actually have to focus on Extra Cordish here. He's picked up a penalty. And that's actually quite crucial in this Grand Prix. We only have to pass Sam then. And I'm pretty sure Sam's going to realise this pretty soon as well. So, the Grand Prix for this race win at the moment is just between me and Sam. And only 1 lap to do it. Can we do something here on Sam? Out of the last corner we go with the DRS open onto the start finish straight. He's also going to have DRS open, but we've also got slipstream and our engine is dying there. As we set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, heading on to the last lap of the race. Looking up the inside of Sam. Thought about it. We had to back out though. That's turn 1. Turn 2 going through here. No move being made done. Gotta make sure we get a little bit faster than this, otherwise we have to pass Sam. Otherwise he's just gonna win this race on penalties, and I know this. So we're running out of overtaking opportunities here quite quickly. It's the right hander then. Gotta set it up for the for the back straight with the DRS being opened again. Heading through this right hander then. Gotta make sure you get this one right, and we do. We get a much better drive than Sam, with the slipstream being helped to us a lot here. But once again, we both have DRS. Sam weaving a little bit there. Going left to right, and he's gone back to left to right, and he's gone back to left to right again. And that's just frustrating. But into the chicane, we're going to send up the inside of Sam. We have to cut across the curb there. There's contact between the pair of us. Somehow he didn't get a penalty for that, I don't know. But out the exit then. A little bit of contact being made, but that's just racing. Only got a couple of sectors and overtaking points left in this Grand Prix then. Down to 1 sector, only a couple of corners to go. Fast right-hander, nothing doing there. Now into the slower right-hander, but still a right-hander. We have to get past Sam. I don't know how crucial I have to make this be. Coming around to the second part of this right-hander then. We get a much better drive than Sam did. And you know, we're going to absolutely set it into the left-hander. We got the inside of Sam. Is there contact? Yes, there is contact. We pushed him off the track a tad bit. Well, we did definitely push him off the track slightly. And he gets an illegal overtake for that, but I was unsure of that at the time. But you know what, if you get illegal on the last lap, are you just going to let me back through? You're going to battle for your position. You're going to battle for the position, get it removed after the race. But that's not what he did. He let us back by. And well, I didn't see him letting us back by, but apparently he let us back by. So in fact, we don't win this Grand Prix. We get P3 because of penalties, and that's just frustrating. And yeah, that's disappointing. But we went on track, so we'll take that. You know what? First race back in a while. We get P1. I don't care what anyone says about that. That was our race, and we should have kept that one. After the dodginess of him weaving, after me pushing off the track, but he also pushed me off the track. Cordish getting a 3-second penalty because of his quarter gun. At the end of the day, it's racing. Like, there's a line somewhere. You got to call that line as a steward, but I think you're in the wrong. Like, guys, so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.